I was listening to an interview with Michael Lewis, the author. I'm a Michael Lewis fan. And he's talking about his latest book on Sam Bankman-Fried, and he said that there's a moment when he's interviewing SBF on something that I can't remember, it was what he was hoping to get away with. And Lewis says, how did you think you were going to get away with this? And Sam Bankman-Fried said, well, normally people only see what they're looking for, which is totally true. We generally have an idea in our mind, a certain perspective, and that's what we see, regardless of what's in front of us. It reminded me, there's a great line in the Shema, in the third paragraph of the Shema from the book of Numbers, B'midbar, Lo tatru achrei levavchem v'achrei nechem asher zonim acharechem. Don't go astray after, don't be seduced by your heart and by your eyes. And the comment in the Lev Shalem is that the sages say that it is the heart that directs the eyes. What we see depends on our perspective, our point of view, right? Our heart directs the eyes. And this is often true. What we want to see is what we in fact see. This is, as I, like many of us, obsess over the situation in Israel and in Gaza, and often people only see what they want to see. If you only want to see Israeli crimes, that's what you're going to see. If it's the opposite, that's all you're going to see. Rather than what's in fact there, our eyes are directed by our hearts. And this actually could tragically have been the case in the killing of 3 Israeli hostages last week. Maybe, speculating, maybe there was an IDF soldier who was conditioned just to see Hamas. And so that's what he saw. This is something that comes up in the Torah. And the way out, it also comes out in the Torah. There's a story of Joseph and his brothers. The brothers only see somebody who is agitating them, and they can't see Joseph's good qualities, and they get rid of him. And Mrs. Potiphar, another scene, only sees Joseph for what she wants to use him for, and doesn't see that she has this gift from God who can interpret dreams in her presence. And so she uses him, right? And on. The brothers go before Joseph, and they don't see their brother in front of them because that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for an Egyptian official, so that's what they see. They don't see their face-to-face with their brother. And that happens a couple of times until this week, Parshat VaYigash. Joseph breaks the cycle by not seeing what he's used to seeing, which is his callow brothers, his cruel brothers. But rather, Judah has changed. Judah, instead of being a cruel young man, becomes somebody who is sensitive and willing to sacrifice for a larger cause, and to do so out of kindness. And Joseph sees it. And in that moment, when he sees not what he came to find, but what is in fact in front of him, he's able to change the destiny of his family and of his people. When we can see not what we came looking for, but what is in fact in front of us, then things can change. It is not an easy thing to do, but it is possible, and we should all be attuned to this. Shabbat Shalom.